to my channel, everyone. It has been a very long time, but I was looking at my skin in the mirror today and I was like, she looks pretty good. So that's why I started to think to myself that I should film today. It's also been a very long time since I last posted a video, so I thought I'll do an everyday makeup routine and, just catch you up on my life. So let's get started. A disclaimer that my makeup collection is not very expansive right now. I have not bought makeup in a very long time, so this is like more quarantine makeup. I'll use what I have. To be honest with you, some stuff might be expired, but it's okay, it still works. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. And I really don't know how people keep their shit really nice and pretty, because like, this is how my makeup looks and my makeup bag, so I really just don't know. Okay, so my skincare routine is already done. She is washed and moisturized and primed. So I take this foundation that I have. This is the L'Oreal True Match. It looks very yellow, but I bought like a neutral tone and I realized that looked too red on me, so warm is my jam. I dab my beauty blender in and just start dabbing that on the face. See, it looks like super fucking yellow, but just don't worry about it. So the reason I mentioned my skin is because I was not in the mood to film YouTube videos for such a long fucking time because my skin was just so bad. And it's not perfect yet, we're getting there, but at the beginning of this year, around February, I took on a new birth control brand. And that coincidentally is when the pandemic started, so this whole time I thought that my bad skin was due to like stress from quarantine and just like stress from being cooped up, and I thought maybe I just wasn't eating right, but I was eating the same, my skincare routine was the same, and just a week ago I changed my, I should probably look at the camera, I'm trying to look at the mirror over here because it's hard, but I changed my birth control brand back to what it was originally, and already I am noticing such an improvement to my skin. Like, there's no texture anymore. It's obviously all just acne scars, but it's just crazy like what hormones do to our bodies and what men don't have to go through. Rude. This is picking up super orange on the camera. I promise you it's not like this in person. Maybe it is. Do I care? No. Okay, so now that I have like my foundation all blended in, then I go in with this Maybelline, who knows what this is. Maybe it's the Fit Me concealer. As you can tell, this is just a very raw makeup tutorial. I put it under my eyeballs like this. And I do feel like because this is a more neutral color, it does balance out how freaking warm the foundation is. I just literally can't find my right shade anymore. It's been like 2 years since I've had a perfect foundation shade for me. Yes. I'm gonna zoom in. I look insane. Hello. So, life updates. As you all know, I had COVID, recovered from that very quickly after posting my video about it. And yeah. I've honestly been kind of like thriving in quarantine. I've learned so much just from like introspection and reading about things through books and just thinking about things. I just feel like I'm really at a good place mentally. Mentally stronger than I've ever been before. Physically the weakest, but mind over matter, baby. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I have really been enjoying the outdoors a lot during this pandemic. I would just never really think about going to the park before just to like lay out and read, or even like going to the beach. And I live in San Diego. Any beach is like 15 minutes away, and I did not really, take advantage of that before. And now we are going to the beach constantly. I'm getting really tan and I love it for me. Okay, so my under eyes are all blended out and I feel like I need to add some concealer to my chin and my forehead, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, I just feel like with this quarantine, everybody's kind of just going back to basics and realizing what is most important in their life. For me, I realized that family is super important. I just feel like I'm becoming a lot more family oriented. I want to be closer to my family. I want to be around family more often. And yeah, blood is thicker than water. Okay, I'm dabbing in a little bit more of my foundation, and I'm just gonna go in one more time. If my foundation doesn't match, don't come for me. At least my mask covers half of my face. So I loved Laura Mercier, whatever it is. I love that translucent setting powder, but like I said, I have not been buying, I have not been buying makeup just because I don't feel the need to. So this is also a drugstore product. Again, I don't know how you ladies keep your makeup clean, but I have lash glue all over this. It is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I read a lot of reviews on this, and a lot of people do not like the smell. It kind of smells like grandma's, bruh, if you know what I'm talking about. So I just dab my sponge here, and then I apply this to my under eyes almost immediately after blending my whole face in, because they crease very easily with the way God set my face up. So tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap in. I also just tap it into any areas that usually get oily on my face, which is my forehead, sides of my nose, and my chin. And as I've gotten older, I do feel like my skin is really changing. It's getting a lot more oily, which sucks. But beggars can't be choosers, baby. Okay, now that I am all tapped in there, I set even further with a finishing powder. This is an e.l.f. I can't even... There you go. This is an e.l.f. finishing powder. Just bought this at Target. You know, it's whatever. This is in the shade Light Medium. I just tap my brush in there and I tap it on. I do not like swirl it in, because I feel like this really makes sure my face is set for the whole day. I do wear makeup pretty often in quarantine. This just started about maybe like 2 months ago, but I'm trying to post a lot more content on my Instagram, which means I have to take a lot more pictures. So I do have to be ready pretty frequently. One last step to set my face. I know this is a lot of setting for some of y'all, but she really gotta get packed in there. I dip it into my Airspun powder and I just tap it in again, just like where I put it originally. And it doesn't look cakey, don't worry. See, it's blush time. This is a ColourPop blush. It's called Drop of a Hat, and it's a super shock cheek blush. So you can use your fingers to rub this in, but I just use a brush and dab it in there. See, it's not clean, but it does the job. And this is very pigmented, so I tap it in and then I tap it on my hand a few more times. I've seen a lot of people do their blush differently lately. As of now, I feel like in the summer I want like a little sun-kissed vibe, so I do go from the apple of the cheek pretty much on my nose, like pretty much all this area I will put blush in. So I start here and just guide it up, and then a little right here and the other side. There you go. It's a little nice healthy glow. After my blush, I do my bronzer. I couldn't tell you where the heck this is from. If anyone knows what this is, feel free to let me know, but I've had this for a while, so don't come for me. I don't know if y'all are like this, but I'm very OCD when it comes to makeup, so however many swipes or strokes I do on this side, I have to do it on the same side too. So I'll do like 30, like 25 to 30 strokes here, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'll count in my head. I'm not gonna count out loud, but I don't know. Is it a pro tip? Is it stupid? You decide. That was 35. This is very pigmented stuff. It's also very warm colored. I would like to try a cooler tone color in the future when I have motivation to buy more makeup, but that is not now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 32, 34, 34. There you go, 35. I'm not gonna leave it like that, don't worry. I go in with my large buffing brush and soften that in. And then after this is when the baking comes. Oh, I forgot, I also do this nowadays. Taking that same brush that I used to apply the contour powder, I just take it on my nose. And you know what? I never knew how to contour my nose before. And I still am not very good at it. But you know where I did learn? Oh.
She gon' shake it like a red nose. Like a red nose.
She's a lot. Is that cute baby face Instagram filter. That shit really snatches your nose, and I tried to study it and I try to copy it. It's not perfect, but you see that? We're gonna put powder on that. Okay, taking this powder, we are gonna tap that in. So I have this and I just kind of create a line. So there's one side. I do this side. There you go, and then we do the nose. Going down this way. And when all of this powder is sitting on, that is when I go in and apply my highlight. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my stories of this month's Revolve Clean Beauty bag. They sent me this face and body shimmer powder, one second, from RMS Beauty. I love this stuff. It looks really kind of dark and bronze, but because I am so tan, it goes perfectly on my skin. And this is like the highlight that has popped the most for me over the years. I just take it here, I start at the end and work my way up. Ooh. I also take it under my brow bone pretty intensely. I really do aim for that summery glow nowadays, and I feel like this really achieves it. See that? And then go in with my buffing brush and blend out areas that it might be streaky. Isn't that so cute? So now that the highlight is on, that is when I go in with my eraser and just take off all the baking powder. Do you see this? Smooth. To my brows, I don't do the whole pomade thing that I used to do back in the day. Nowadays I kind of just use a brow gel, and this is also Beauty Brow Tint. So I start here, and since this can come out very pigmented, I do not like to do a sloppy job with this. I kind of just trace the tails first. So I fixated that product on the end, and then I just take whatever's left on the brush and kind of slowly work my way towards the center, but not pushing too hard. And then I just brush these hairs. Shout out to all them hairs.
Shout out to all the pair.
There you go, and that's my brow. And I finish it off with the e.l.f. clear brow gel. I actually have been using this product for years, and I do actually advocate for it. It is the, okay, see, that shit is dirty. Once again, clear brow and lash mascara. I do not use the mascara side, I just use the brow side. I just use this to kind of neaten things up and make my tiny hairs stand out a little bit more. The lip products I have been using lately are, one of them is from Sunny's Face. This is in Terracotta. This is actually a brand from the Philippines, and it popped up on my feed one day from an influencer. And I told my parents to get me a bunch of these when they went to the Philippines, and I really do love this product. It's very smooth, velvety, and it smells good. It's not exactly matte, I would say. It doesn't have like amazing stay power throughout the day, but I do love the colors so much because they just complement our skin tone so well, and I do like to mix these with other products too to create like a perfect consistency. It applies very orange, but I tone that down with another color. Going with Frankie Rose Cosmetics Macaroon. Dirty makeup for the win. And I will blend this with my fingers. For lashes, I have been using these Kiss brand lashes. These are number 62643. Here are the lashes on. I like how they have kind of like a eyelash extension effect. And then I just use mascara to brush my natural lashes, and these lashes, I can't talk, together. And I kind of put some on the fake lash to make some of them stick together, because Desi Perkins did that, so I'm gonna do that. And there you have it, my finished makeup routine. We went from super orange to mashing with my body because I'm so tan now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what you want to see from me next. Until then, wait, is that the phrase? Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!